All right. Monday Night Raw edit matches. Delete, 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 delete. Customized match. Tag team match. Into Sheer versus New Day. New Day. Veer Mahan. Sangha. That's their names.
It is their names.
I forget. They're not even in the company no more. Tragic.
Nope. Neither is gender.
That's the biggest tragedy of all. Anyways, next match. Roxanne Perez versus Chelsea Green. We got Montez Ford versus Ludwig Kaiser.
Ludwig Kaiser.
Oh shit, the women get a second match. Zelina Vega versus Piper Niven. And in the main event, one on one, Sheamus versus Damian Priest
El Campeón.
for the IC Championship. Oh shit, I forgot to put it on the line. Press the wrong button. Why is Sheamus not a 90? He been winning. Alright.
Uh, I mean, I don't know what he was doing. Well, he was feuding with Gunther when the game came out, right?
Uh,
Was he? No, it was earlier this year. What was he doing at Mania?
he was not. Oh, I don't think he was there.
Okay, that's probably why he's like 80s.
Alright. Start show. We don't start with the match. We never do over here at Raw. We start with The Rock. He's opening the show. He's celebrating the fact that he's the new number one contender at the Fastlane. He says the gold is coming back to the bloodline. At Fastlane, I will do the job that Roman couldn't. Now, after I beat down Jay, we will once again be coming for those tag titles. Nia and Tamina will win those women's tag titles at Fastlane. We will undoubtedly be the most dominant faction in all of WWE. And it all starts with you, Jay. I'm not Roman. It's clear that he had a soft spot for you. I don't. I'm gonna enjoy beating you down. I'm gonna make that blood pour down your face. I'm gonna make you wish that you were never born. Jey Uso comes out. He says, "Congrats on your victory last week, Dwayne. But we all know that you couldn't have beat Randy all by yourself. Regardless, a deal's a deal. I'll see you at Fastlane." As Jay leaves, I come out and I say, "Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm here to address this match at Fastlane. Yes, Rock, you will be competing for the WWE Championship. But given that you cheated last week, so will Randy. This is now a triple threat match for the WWE Championship." Crowd goes crazy, obviously. Jay puts his mic to his face. Uh, he says, "I'm gonna stack 'em." Yeet. Rock is throwing a tantrum in the ring. And then we don't do another match. We go backstage. The camera pans to JD as he tells Finn, "Oh my God, yeah, get him. That'll shock the system." Priest walks in. And Finn says, Priest, just the man I wanted to see. I know things been rough lately, but I wanted to make up for it in the main event tonight. I got you a title shot for the IC Championship. Priest says, oh my god. Really? Man, thank you, Finn. I'm glad we can finally start moving forward. No problem, man. I just want things to go back to normal. And uh, and you know what? JD will be ringside with you. All right. I'm going to start to get ready then. Priest leaves with a giant smile on his face. Finn has one too, but once Priest leaves, the smile quickly fades away into a look of hatred. JD puts his hand on Finn's shoulder and tells him nothing's gonna be the same after this. Let's change the game. Alright, what could possibly be happening in the main event tonight? Who knows? Afterwards, oh wait, nope. I was just reading the match. Yeah, the Veer Mahan, they win. Afterwards, Jinder cuts a promo. He says Indus has been overlooked for too long. KO and Stone Cold have finally met their match, and he looks forward to taking those titles off him. Nothing inspiring. I don't know what to do with these tag titles. Um, cut to Kathy Kelly backstage with Naya asking them how they're preparing for their match with Jade and Bianca at Fastlane. Naya says that's cute. You should be asking them that question. We aren't in a match with them. They're in a match with us. Uh, as Nia says this from behind, Jade and Bianca attack. They throw Nia into the TV. Tamina gets hit with a big boot. They get chairs and start whacking them. Finally, Jade helps Bianca get Nia up for a KOD and hits it. Jade just looks at Nia on the floor and says, yeah, doesn't feel so good, does it? Think twice before you try this again. All right. Roxanne versus Chelsea. Roxanne has the upper hand most of the match. At the end of the match, Charlotte's music hits. Roxanne turns to the ramp. Charlotte is coming out. Chelsea rolls up Roxanne for the win. Roxanne is shocked, then turns angry. Charlotte's coming to the ring. As soon as Charlotte enters, Roxanne starts to attack her. Charlotte's on Charlotte is on the ground trying to cover herself. Rick comes in, gets out a kendo stick from under the ring, tosses it towards Charlotte. Charlotte's able to grab it. She starts swinging. Roxanne is now on defense, but she just keeps getting hit with the kendo stick. She just has red marks all over her body. Blood starts to come out. You know, Charlotte stands over her, yelling that she will never be good enough. And Chelsea won. All right. Backstage, Jey Uso playing some WWE 2K. Randy Orton walks into frame. Jey pauses the game. What's up, Oos? Randy says, you're lucky. If it weren't for Eric, I would have taken you out right now, along with the rest of your stupid family. But I'll let it slide. You're not a man of your word. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a man without integrity. Watch your back at Fastlane. I can strike from out of nowhere. All right. Montez Ford gets the win here. Grabs the mic afterwards. Says it's time. I've waited long enough. I've faced enough detours. After Fastlane, whoever holds that Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship, I'm coming for you, and I won't miss my shot.
Carmelo Hayes, is that
Yep.
you?
Zelina versus Piper. Raquel is ringside cheering on Zelina. Zelina struggles with Piper's strength and size advantage, but she's able to tire out Piper close to the end. Raquel is still ringside when Rhea emerges from the crowd and throws Raquel into the ring post, shoulder first, then again, and again. Zelina sees this, but she decides to finish off Piper before helping Raquel. Once Zelina finally gets the win, she rushes Rhea, but Rhea's already gone and into the crowd. Rhea just laughs at Zelina as she stands on the top of the stairs. Zelina's just checking on Raquel, telling everyone that we need a medic. Oh shit! I started that here. Okay, this is where I finally came up with something interesting, but I just stole it. But it's fine. Backstage, Trick and the Street Profits are hanging out with Bianca. Montez is obviously embracing Bianca. Bianca tells him that she's proud of him. Montez says that if anyone should be proud of him, it's him being proud of her. She is the tag champion after all. Jade walks in, makes eye contact with Montez, kind of freezes a little bit. After a few seconds, Jade says, "Hi." Montez says, "Hi." Jade shakes her head, almost as to snap out of it a bit, and says, "I just came to find Bianca. She said so much about you, but clearly she didn't do you justice. It's good to meet you, Montez." Hey, Bianca, let's go. Gotta talk to you about something." They walk away. Jade just takes a second. Uh, they walk away. Jade just takes a second look as she walks away. Angelo and Trick go up to Montez. Trick finally says, "Why didn't you say hi to us?" "Yeah, that was kind of rude," Angelo replies as we cut away. All right, a lot of writing on this one. Sheamus cuts a promo as he's headed towards the ring. "Now, I know what you're thinking. Why the hell would I accept this match when I have to defend this title at Fastlane in less than a week? Well, let me tell you, I don't do anything for free, and I was promised something big." JD is at ringside, uh, just like Finn said he'd be. He's not really getting involved in the match until the halfway point where he starts swiping at Sheamus's legs, not doing anything too crazy. We have a shot of JD's face just being locked into the match. When Austin Theory's music goes off, we see JD's eyes widen with fear. He turns his attention to the ramp, but Theory isn't coming out. Theory comes out of the crowd, starts attacking JD from behind, pushing him backstage. 3 minutes pass in the match, and the Titantron shows backstage Finn and JD beating up Theory. They start going back to the ring. Priest has the upper hand at this point. He's setting up for a South of Heaven, waiting for Sheamus to get up. When out of the crowd, Nakamura pops up. Priest looks at him confused. He turns around back to Sheamus. He eats a bro kick. Sheamus picks him up. He hits a white noise, and Sheamus retains. Uh, Sheamus gets his title and starts leaving. He goes up the ramp. He makes eye contact with Nakamura for a few seconds. Sheamus gives him a nod. Nakamura gives him a smile. Nakamura gets into the ring and starts attacking Priest. Dom comes in running for the save. Nakamura holds his own for a bit, but Priest attacks him from behind. Finn and JD come out with chairs. Nakamura is just on the ground laughing at Priest. Priest gets closer to Nakamura. We hear him say, "What's so funny?" This camera shot is from the outside of the ring. Priest is crouched next to Nakamura. We see Finn with the chair and anger in his eyes, and he picks up that chair and he swings it directly at Priest's back. Dom looks confused. He starts going for Finn, but JD smacks Dom with a chair of his own before he can get to Finn. They all just start beating the shit out of Priest and Dom. Rhea's music finally hits, and that's when the three men retreat. Rhea's just has tears in her eyes, she's yelling at Finn and JD. And Ryan's on a shot of Rhea on the floor holding both Priest and Dom in her arms.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Opening match is Baron Corbin versus Ricochet.
Bald. Why you bald? Why are you asking stupid questions?
Second match is a tag match. It is AOP taking on New Catch Republic.
Ooh, catch Republic. Nope, he's not under Pete Dunne.
Oops, not that person. My card only has 4 matches.
Okay.
Uh, Next match is the Good Brothers versus Pretty Deadly.
Will there be no women matches on the card? Only time will tell.
Do I book the women?
Gallows, Carl Anderson, Elton. Where is Elt? Probably not in the seas. All right.
And then the main event is a gauntlet match. 4 people.
Is it Gauntlet Eliminator, Gauntlet Turmoil? I don't know what any of these means. Just Gauntlet.
Neither, neither do I. What is Turmoil? One versus all, one superstar. Oh, Turmoil.
Okay.
It will be my neck. Bailey taking on Damage Control
Oh hell no! What the hell?
without EO.
You will not. There's no way you have her go. Wait, who comes out first? Or does this matter?
Uh,
It doesn't matter.
it,
Whatever.
it in the sense of things, no, it doesn't. Uh, the order goes to Kota, Kairi, Asuka.
Okay. Start show.
Okay, we open the show with a Drew McIntyre promo. Drew McIntyre and Wade Barrett open the show, and Drew speaks about his attack on Sammy last week. Drew says the reason he attacked Sammy last week was to humble him. He has started to grow an ego a mile wide, thinking he belongs on top of the likes of him. He tells Sammy that he's nothing more than a glorified mid-carder, and after their match at Fastlane, the result will be the same as last week, with Drew standing tall, holding the WWE Championship high over the defeated carcass of Sami Zayn. We then move into our first match, Ricochet versus Baron Corbin. During the match, there's a sequence where Baron is chasing Ricochet around the ring, but he accidentally runs Braun Breaker over. Baron, worried about his friend, tends to him and ends up getting counted out. Ricochet wins because Baron cares.
Bald. There's gonna be a bald man winning regardless. Tragic.
After the match, we see Baron apologizing to Braun about running into him, and Braun tells him he's done. Week after week, Baron keeps messing things up for him. Braun says he is meant to be a champion in this company, and Baron is the one holding him down. Baron tells Braun that he is tired of getting the blame all the time. He tells Braun that he's fine with the partnership being over, and to cement it, how about the week after Fastlane, they go one-on-one. Braun laughs at him and accepts the match.
No, they're done already.
Oh no, it only lasts like 7 months.
We're
So
not. We're like 4. There's no way it's 7. There's no fucking way.
I mean, it's been a bit. What, we've gotten through 4 or 5 pay-per-views?
Damn,
So 5 or 6 months.
you right.
um, they had a longer main roster run than the actual team did. From that, we cut to a different backstage segment. Becky and Bayley discuss Becky's title match at Fastlane. Becky says she is ready to get her hands on that women's championship, but has concerns about Damage Control getting involved again. Bayley says she has already got a plan for that. She has spoken with the GM, and the GM has given her a gauntlet match tonight against Damage Control. And for every member she can defeat, they are barred from ringside. Becky asks if Bayley is ready to deal with all of them. Bayley says she will hold up her end of the bargain as long as Becky holds up hers. They shake hands. Becky's end of the bargain was to give Bayley a title shot after she wins the belt.
Okay.
We move on to New Catch Republic versus Authors of Pain. Authors of Pain are proving to be quite the challenge for the tag champs, and towards the end, it seems like Authors of Pain are about to hit their tag finish when LA Knight's theme hits and AOP gets distracted. There's no LA Knight, but this moment gives New Catch Republic a chance to capitalize, and they end up winning.
New Catch Republic.
We then go backstage to an interview segment. Sami Zayn speaks about Drew's promo earlier tonight and agrees that his ego has grown, and that is not a bad thing. You have to have faith in yourself if you're going to achieve great things. And after he beat Cody, he started to believe more in himself. He started to believe that his fantasy can become reality. So he does have a bigger ego now than when he was just a humble indie darling who could have never dreamed of being at this level. So don't be surprised when at Fastlane he beats Drew and wins his first world title in WWE. So let Drew keep underestimating him because at Fastlane he's going to learn that he does belong at the top of the card. We move on to Good Brothers versus Pretty Deadly. Good Brothers win.
Bald. Man, the bald people going over.
Um, After the match, CM Punk's group confronts the OC in the ring. Punk says the only reason the Good Brothers have a title match at Fastlane is because he lets his emotions get the best of him. AJ laughs at Punk and tells the Good Brothers they had the match won anyways, and it's time to accept they are just the better group. AJ even jokes that Punk's group doesn't even have a name yet. How can they even be on the level of the OC? Punk laughs and tells them they do have a name. He says he's picked the group of individuals for a reason. They don't necessarily fit into the mold of top stars and maybe rifle a few feathers in the back to get the respect they deserve. So to make it official, they are called the Rebel Society. And then a brawl starts between all
Rebel Society.
Rebel Society.
Oh, Rebel Society.
Yes.
I
I
I
sorry that I stuttered.
uh, okay.
This text is so small to fit on one page.
I was like Rebel is what the fuck is that? Is that a
No,
word?
no, the Rebel Society.
Uh,
Um, We then cut backstage. LA Knight is interviewed about his music playing earlier tonight. He says he doesn't know why his music went off, but it couldn't have happened at a better time. LA Knight says we are just a few days away from the crowning moment of the. We are just a few days away from the crowning moment of the new United States champion. And after Fastlane, everyone will know whose game it is, with everybody saying LA Knight. Yeah.
yeah.
We then go to our main event, the Gauntlet match. To open, we have Bayley versus Dakota Kai. Bayley kind of easily handles Dakota and just beats her with a Bayley to belly, but Kairi Sane is quick to come in afterwards and get the jump on Bayley. Bayley has to put up a bit more of a fight against Kairi Sane, but she does manage and gets the win over Kairi. Asuka then, just like Kairi, is quick on the attack. Bayley already going through two matches has a lot to overcome in Asuka. Towards the end, we see Bayley get caught in the Asuka lock. Bayley manages to fight back and slam Asuka in the corner. While still on Bayley's back, it takes a couple more hits of Bayley just slamming Asuka back into the turnbuckle. Um, when Asuka lets go, she bends over, and in that moment, Bayley catches her head and just hits her with the rose plant and pins Asuka.
There's no
The Bayley.
fucking shot. All three, it's over. Damage control's blurry.
Io then rushes the ring after the match and attacks Bayley, but Becky is quick to answer, and Becky and Bayley stand tall in the ring while Damage Control walks away up the ramp.
Alrighty.
Losing a gauntlet match does not mean a burial of somebody.
Man, this is
Like they're,
literally like when John Cena beat the Nexus at SummerSlam.
it's